Let's go to Hormaz. He's here to give us a roundup of which sectors will be impacted by Trump's tariffs. Hormaz, take it away.
Good morning, Nigel. And a lot of sectors are in the spotlight because of these developments. You take a look at auto component manufacturers, take a look at shrimp feed exporters, the industrials and consumer electricals, gems and jewelry, textiles, and including the mobiles and electronic stocks as well. All of them likely to face an impact. We start off with the auto component names, where Nuvama is mentioning the fact that the CV and other component tariffs currently was at 10%. Now that will increase to 25%, and that could have negative impacts on names like Bharat Forge, Ramkrishna Forgings, and even Balkrishna Industries, which has a significant export share as a part of its top line as well. And this negative impact can be felt due to a reduction in underlying demand as well as absorption of the tariff cost. So this is what Nuvama has had to say. Now, textile companies too have been in the spotlight because of this tariff announcement, and most of these textile companies, Gokul Das or Wellspun Living, Indocount Industries, Pearl Global, all of them have an exposure of anywhere between 50 to 70% from the US markets. Now, when it comes to industrial stocks, Elara has come out with a note, and they mentioned that while the cables and wires segment have no significant exposure, most of these players have a 2 to 5% kind of exposure to the US market. For conductors, they have specifically highlighted Apar Industries, where it says it has a 15 to 20% exposure to the US, and KC International's exports come via one of its units to the US, and that's the smaller number of 5%. When it comes to capital goods, they mentioned that Cummins India has a 12 to 15% exposure to the US, and most of it goes to its parent company, that is Cummins Inc. And MTAR Tech, the clean energy business of the company, is almost 62% of the overall top line, and most of that comes from the major client being from the export market. And you have stocks like Azad Engineering, Keynes Tech, Dixon, and they say that these Dixon Tech and other stocks have no significant exposure. And the gems and jewelry, the GJEPC put out a statement yesterday that this is a significantly negative development. So lots of sectors to watch out for, you see, as the day unfolds.
Thanks a lot for that, Hormaz.